So today we'll be doing something a bit different. Now I know many of you already know that there are a countless number of life hack videos all over Instagram, TikTok as well as YouTube, and many of them are super dubious. Yeah, so instead of me teaching you how to cook something today, we will be going through a few of these videos. I asked you guys to send me a few clips, so you guys did just that, and I will be going through these videos, or at least a few of these videos. Now I don't have high hopes because most of them came from specific few YouTube channels or Instagram pages, and these guys have had controversy in the past with recipes that don't work or were just downright dangerous. So, without further ado, let's just jump right in. Alright, we have the first video here. It's by 5 Minute Crafts, no surprise there. And it's supposed to show how to make egg noodles using a Ziploc bag or something. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Okay, the first thing I noticed is the mixture is way too wet, and even for a deep frying batter, this is basically egg soup. Okay, this is complete bullshit. Now, they pour it into a Ziploc bag and then they poke holes and somehow it turns into noodles. Now, first off, if you've ever cooked eggs, you will know this is not how eggs work. What you'll probably end up with is actually more of an egg soup that's clumpy, cloudy, and I guess a bit like baby food or puke. It's pretty obvious this is instant noodles right here in the clip. I mean, I've made joke videos in the past, so I know how these things are done. It's not difficult, but this is poorly made. I don't know why they did this, but this is really poorly made. These are clearly instant noodles because number one, the amount of flour that they use to the amount of eggs is way too little. And if you know how noodles are made, you would know that the process of making noodles requires you to, well, make a dough and develop the gluten so that the noodles have bite and can hold their shape nicely. So don't try this recipe. This recipe would clearly mess up your kitchen and leave you with a huge mess. Alright, next clip is supposedly Skittles Popcorn. I guess Skittles Popcorn. I don't know what that is, but let's take a look. Okay, first off, I do not know why the Skittles were in a plastic bag of water. I assume that's water or maybe oil. I do not know why it's stored in that. And secondly, I don't know why they are using the heat of the pan, supposedly, to melt the plastic and to let the oil and Skittles out. I mean, you could just pour the Skittles in and then pour the oil into the Skittles. Very strange. Right, so they're claiming that if you put the kernels into the pan with your Skittles as well as oil, you get multicolored Skittles. This will 100% not work. So if you've ever melted candy in a pan before, especially in something like this, you would know that it would just melt together and form this really brown, black color burnt paste, and it would dye all the corn kernels that particular color. So that's the thing, it's clearly fake. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? There's absolutely no way you can do it all in one pan, and especially not using Skittles. If you wanted multicolored popcorn, what you'll need to do is to have, I would say, colored butters. So you would melt butters into different pots, add in a bit of food coloring, and then cook your popcorn, separate them into how many colors you have, and then toss them in the butter before tossing them back together. So clearly not what this video is trying to show. And another thing is you could end up destroying your non-stick pan because it's going to be very difficult to remove that gunk. So don't try this at home. If you want to try it, do it in their kitchen because clearly these guys are idiots. So the next clip is some sort of egg related video. I'm not entirely sure what this is about, but let's see. So he cracks the egg and then he puts salt in the shell. Okay. Okay, and then he has to use a bottle to separate the yolks because for some reason you can't do it by hand, and he places it into the shell. I can see where this is going. They're trying to show that they are making cured yolks. Okay, firstly, the amount of time it takes for the yolks to end up looking like that will take far longer than just overnight. And number two, the amount of salt they used is way too little because it would absorb a lot of moisture from the egg and the salt would be damp, not like what they're showing here. And number three, I have no idea why they're putting it in a jar and then rehydrating them after dehydrating them, so it makes absolutely no sense. Strange. Next video. So this one is supposedly some sort of icing hack, I guess. Let's just see. Okay, first off, icing does not work that way. You can't just pipe it onto cling wrap and roll it up like that. It would all smush together. And secondly, this is so low quality that the bag they're using here isn't even cling wrap, it's clearly a different bag. The exact same bag that they used in the first shot to pipe out onto the cling wrap. These guys are total idiots. I hope you guys aren't really taking any of their videos seriously because these guys are a joke. Okay, last one for today. I actually know this one. They got in trouble for this one. This is, well, okay, we'll watch it and then I'll attempt to critique it, I guess. There isn't much to critique, but we'll see. I think this video speaks for itself. Basically, you're bleaching a strawberry. I do not know why you would do that. Number one, it's dangerous. Bleach is dangerous. I know there's an anime and I know the main character is strawberry, but these are not the same things. And secondly, a lot of their followers or subscribers are actually teens and kids, so teaching them how to bleach a strawberry to get a white strawberry without telling them it's dangerous can only lead to disaster. Now I know some of you are gonna say, but it's 2020, people are not that dumb. Well, you're wrong. The fact that Tide Pod challenges were a thing, the cinnamon challenge was a thing, I guess technically there was the Corona challenge where people were licking toilet bowls. These people are the demographic that watch these kind of videos and follow these kind of channels. I would say that a disclaimer is definitely needed because, well, these people are not exactly the brightest people on earth. And I know you know who I'm referring to. But that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, or just enjoyed me reacting to these trash videos, then hit the like button, remember to subscribe and to share the video. Also, let me know in the comments down below what other dishes you'd like to see, what other recipes you'd like to learn, or what other content or things you'd like me to review, such as videos, drinks, foods, candy, things like that. Let me know in the comments down below. But for now, I'll say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.